This is day 9 of 45-day challenge of sharing 3 videos on 3 different platforms. Facebook is David Clare. Instagram, Clare David. Topic for today is, where are you going? Do you have a destination in mind? Or are you just wandering around hoping at some time that you're going to stumble into something lucky? Do you have a purpose? Do you know your why in life? Why do you wake up every morning? Do you wake up in the morning just to pay the bills, or just to survive, or do you wake up with enthusiasm? When you wake up, you think of this dream that you're fulfilling. Do you wake up thinking about how awesome it's going to be to live your day? Do you look forward to waking up? Do you have goals? More importantly, do you have dreams? Goals could be mow the lawn, clean out the garage, wash the car, do the dishes, make sure the kids are fed. Dreams are ideas and visions that you have that you don't know how they'll be created. But you don't need to know how they'll be created. But you have to have a destination in mind. As you may know, with flights, I think the statistics, like 90% of the flight, the plane's off track or out of route, or whatever term you want to use. Pilots use. It's not flying directly towards there. So it autocorrects. That's what the autopilot's about. Just auto-correcting and auto-correcting and auto-correcting and auto-correcting and auto-correcting. 90% of the time. And that's what it's going to take for you to be successful. You're going to be auto-correcting. You're going to do something. You're going to be off the path. You're going to recognize that you're off the path. As soon as you do, you find something productive to do to get you back on the path. You get back in that. And part of my coaching is a destination. If there's no destination, there's no use for coaching. What are you going to coach someone to do? For them to keep doing what they've always done? There's no excitement in doing what we've always done. Excitement's in going somewhere. But it's not getting there, it's going there. Because as I spoke about yesterday, is that if you're always trying to get there because here's not good, when you get there, it's just going to be your next here. And you're going to be just as disappointed as you are here when you get there. So that there needs to be powerful. It needs to excite you that you're going to get there. And then keep that enthusiasm when you get there, because your next there, you're going to need more enthusiasm. You're going to need something bigger. Just like if you go to the gym and your goal is to get stronger, your goal is to get in better shape, your goal is to have more endurance, your goal is maybe to lose weight. But you have to have a goal when you're there. You just go to the gym because you like pushing around weights and you like walking around on a treadmill, or running on a treadmill or elliptical. I don't know many people that. I've heard of runner's high, but I have never had runner's high. hyperventilated, I think that may be runner's high is, because I've never had runner's high. I've played a lot of sports in my life, from a little kid till about 10 years ago, to about 30, and I stopped exercising on a routine basis. Well, playing basketball. But anyway, this isn't about me. This is about you having a destination for your life. Where is your destination? Do you have one? What is it that you would like in the 4 areas of your life? First area, and the most important area, is your health. So if you don't have your health, nothing else really matters. And you think about when you have a bad cold. You still got to live on, sure. But how is life? And that's just a cold. So if you don't have that, health also includes not just the physical, but more importantly, the mental. Because the mind is the most important part of the health, because that directly or indirectly impacts your physical health. Because if your mindset is, well, I don't really want to exercise and I'm going to eat garbage food, you're not only feeding your body unhealthy things, but your mind's being unhealthy too. So now you've got your mind and your body working against you, you being your soul. Second, relationships. We all know perfect relationships don't exist. And being perfect should never be a goal, because you will always fail. You don't want to set yourself up to fail. You want to set yourself up to win. So you want to set dreams that you can win at. And it also requires that you're going to have to do something more than you've ever done. Because if not, a big part of creating dreams is the growth process. Just like this behind me, the happiness is not a destination. It's a way of life. Dreams aren't a destination. It's a way you live. You live inside of a dream, and you keep living into bigger dreams and bigger dreams and bigger dreams and bigger dreams. And the third is your career. We spend a lot of time of our life inside of our careers. Is it fulfilling? Do you wake up Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday, or if you work in the retail business where you have a schedule that's all over the place, do you go into work with enthusiasm, or you go in like already thinking about lunch as you're punching in, or thinking about leaving? Would you want to own a company that your employees are concerned more about their lunch and punching out than they are when they're there? So if you're one of those people that are more concerned about your lunch or punching out, I would say you're doing a disservice to yourself by being there and your employer. If you're not all in, I really would suggest that you find something different to do. Even if you start a part-time, there's so many opportunities now. Now is the best time in history to create wealth. We have so many resources now. There's so much education. Go on YouTube. You pretty much learn anything. May not be all perfectly laid out for you, but if you spend enough time, you spend a couple hours a day studying what you want to study on YouTube, guarantee you're going to be a lot different at the end of a month. Probably have a lot more confidence in your success too. So a complement to career in the fourth area is time and money. I see time and money as two sides of the same coin. Because when you have a lot of money, you can buy someone else's time. You don't have to cut your own lawn. You don't have to do your own laundry. You don't have to clean your own house. You don't have to do those things that most successful people choose not to do because they put so much attention on what they're good at. There's a story that I heard about Tiger Woods. Like his worst part of his game, and it may have improved, and this story's kind of old, but the worst part of his game was sand traps. So he focused on his driving, his putting, because that's what he was strong at. So if you're really good at one thing, you don't have to worry about the other things. Just stay out of the sand traps in life. Focus on your greatness, your talents. But to have a lot of money and not to have time freedom is, well, what's the point of having the money? You're gonna wait till you retire and then you're old and decrepit and cranky because you spent 70 to 80 hours a week working, and now you have a large retirement, but you don't have the physical health, you don't have the mental health, you can't get around, you're on a cane, you're in a wheelchair, you're limited. Is that how you want to retire? You want to retire with a bunch of money and not be able to enjoy it? It's the point of retiring. You might as well just keep working. I suggest find something that will give you more time and give you more money. You may have to give up money and time right now. But the thing is, sacrificing is giving up something now to get something better later. But if you're giving up something now and you're getting less of it later, you need to rethink your strategies, rethink your processes, rethink who taught you that. If it's you, that's a learning lesson. If it's someone else, that's a learning lesson too. Maybe they don't know what they're talking about, and you probably should find someone else to follow. So again, my question to you is, where are you going and what are you doing? If you don't know where you're going, what you're doing is probably, at best, semi-productive. It's not the life you want, is it? Good night.